All right, we're gonna stop fucking around now. We're gonna get to some goddamn American fork.
Fuck.
You guys,
American fork.
All right. Greetings,
Arlene
radio
Grace.
for.
Oh.
oh, what? Sorry.
Oh, wow. We already got into it. Go. I was just going
Are
to say
we
hello to
into
the
it?
new people. Arlene,
Hi, new
Jean,
people.
Ornis, hello.
All right,
Take it
shut the
away,
fuck
Annie.
up. Annie needs to read.
I know. I'm sorry.
Greetings, radio for all listeners. It is so great to be back for another episode of American Fork with my fantastic co-host and social media maven, Amanda Waverly.
Yas, bae. And is it just me, or does it feel like it's been literally months since we did one of these?
I think you mean figuratively, because we're here in the studio just like we were last week, just like we are every week.
Well, it feels like it's been ages.
Well, it hasn't. Anyway, we have a really exciting show lined up for you today, and I'd hate to delay even a second more. So, without further ado, this is American Fork. Amanda and I are joined today by the long-suffering Detective Robert Scoop, who finally had a break in the case last week. Isn't that right, Detective Scoop?
Yes, it is, Bethany, and I am so very elated to be able to share it with you today. You see, when one's line of work is as tempestuous as mine, one must cling to any victory, no matter how small, in much the same manner that one must cling to an ill-constructed burrito.
Quite. And could you tell the listeners just what that victory is?
Yeah, brah. For the love of Zendaya, can you please spill the tea?
Come again.
What my eager co-host here is trying to say is that she, too, would like to know what new piece of information you learned.
Yes, well, you're not going to believe this, but the mysterious owner of Tony's Pizzeria is none other than Melinda Graham.
You mean the school principal and a sister-in-law of Mayor Walter McCormick?
That's right.
This is unbelievable.
Why though?
Amanda, after all this time here, I can't believe you don't know what a big deal this is.
Do you?
Oh, of course I do. And this is huge. Detective Scoop, can you please explain to my ill-informed protege here why this is such a big break in the Big Arza case?
Well, Bethany, aside from it being the first significant clue we found in all our months of searching, this new piece of information could lead us to unraveling American Fork's dark underbelly.
Yeah, I'm sure AF it's secretly super shady. Makes total sense.
Think about it, my dear woman. Why would the owner of the most beloved pizza restaurant in town want their identity to remain a secret were it not for some nefarious reason?
Maybe she just didn't want to flex how loaded she is?
Maybe, but there's more. It turns out Ms. Graham also owns a great deal of real estate downtown through a shell corporation. And, as you'll see in the clip, I've brought with me today.
Oh, so what? Sounds like she's living her best life. Although I guess it's kind of weird she would be so bougie on the down low and still spend her life writing detention slips or whatever it is principals do.
Exactly.
That's right. And her connection to the first family of American Fork does make her business dealings doubly suspicious.
Yeah, but B, what does any of this have to do with Big Arza going missing?
Well, you know what they say. Where there's smoke.
Things are lit.
No, Amanda. Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's what they say. And it means if something seems suspicious, it probably is. That's why we sent Detective Scoop to the potential scene of the crime to do some digging.
Yes, as I was trying to say, after this stunning revelation, I ventured back to Tony's Pizzeria to get some answers. I was greeted by the store's manager, a chipper teenaged girl named Brighton, who truly illuminated our outlook on this case. Evan, could you please play the clip? Hello again, American Fork listeners, and thanks for joining me on this big game hunt for truth. I'm back at Tony's Pizzeria to talk to the manager and see what's afoot. I'll pull a little more yarn out of the spool of justice yet. Let's get to crocheting, shall we?
Hey, B, do you want to do the voiceover for this? It looks like the audio's not working properly.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think the engineers might have fixed it.
God damn it. God damn it, Evan.
We can
This right.
rewind it back. We can
Let's
rewind it back.
Rewind it. We'll rewind. Okay.
We're a radio station. Videos, like not super good.
All right. Wait. Let's get the SVU done.
Uh-oh. I think the
We
show
need
might
that.
have
We
to
need-
go on. Okay.
Hello again, American Fork listeners, and thanks for joining me on this big game hunt for truth. I'm back at Tony's Pizzeria to talk to the manager and see what's afoot. I'll pull a little more yarn out of the spool of justice yet. Let's get to crocheting, shall we?
Did you want to ask me anything? I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. I love justice too and all, but I've got customers coming in.
Yes, of course, my apologies. I've been known to spin a yarn. But, of course, you, an American Fork youth, must know who I am. Detective Robert Scoop, the top culinary detective in the world and American Fork's favorite son?
Yeah, I think my aunt has one of your books, or maybe it's my cousin. I'm not sure. I know I remember seeing you on a coffee table, though.
Yes! Continued relevance! It seems you come from a well-discerning family. Keep that aunt or cousin of yours around. I'll give you a free signed copy of my latest tome. Today's special is Soup to Justice. To take back to them.
Thank you so much. Anything else?
Yes, of course. I've skipped the pleasantries entirely, I'm afraid. Could you please state your name in relation to the pizzeria?
Oh, my name is Brighton, and I'm the manager here.
Oh, what a wonderful name. As manager, you must really brighten everyone's spirits.
Yeah, it's really easy to keep everyone going. It's not like hearing that joke over and over again would grind you down to a cynical husk.
Of course not. That's ridiculous. Brighton. Oh, what a great name. So, you're the manager here. Tell me, when did you start?
About a year ago, right after I got my braces off.
And have you always been the manager here?
Not always, but for most of my time here. The last manager got fired for selling bongs made out of pizza boxes with the Tony's logo on them. So it was really more of a right place, right time situation.
And who promoted you?
Actually, I had to sign an NDA saying I would not disclose that information.
So much secrecy. It reminds me of my second marriage. Tell me this then. How long has the current owner been the owner? And how did this person come to acquire the business?
NDA covers that too. Sorry.
Well, is there anything you can tell me?
I can tell you my responsibilities, I guess.
I'm sure that would be riveting.
Well, all right then. I can always just get back to work.
I apologize if I seemed disinterested. Please do tell me about your role here.
Well, when I get here after school, the first thing I do is make sure whoever worked the afternoon shift cashed out properly and did their side work. Then, I guess it's basically what you see. I take orders, serve slices, manage deliveries. That's about it. Oh, I guess I also make the schedule and handle payroll.
Payroll, you say?
That's right.
And when you hand out the checks, have you ever noticed anything strange about them?
They look just like any other checks to me. The owner outsources them to a payroll company. Now that you mention it, today's payday.
Could I perhaps look at a few of the checks? Or is that covered by your precious NDA as well?
Mm, I suppose it isn't. I guess there's no harm in me letting you take a quick look. I'll grab them.
Ah, yes. Thank you so much. Hopefully this will brighten, shed some light on the case a bit more.
Here you go.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
What is it?
Well, after going through this stack, I'm noticing something, or rather, not noticing something.
Okay. What is it? Or isn't it?
Well, it appears you're missing the check of one Mitt Pingle, a fine lad we've spoken to here on several other occasions.
Oh, that's not missing. Mitt Mitt just doesn't he isn't on the payroll. Hasn't been since I started anyway.
What? Why is that?
Oh, he has a special arrangement with the owner. Gets paid in cash, I think.
A special arrangement? But he told us he didn't even know the owner was Melinda. I mean,
So you do know who Miss Graham is?
Of course I do, young miss. I am a detective, after all.
Then why did you ask me all those questions about her?
To see what you would say, obviously.
Mr. Snoop, I think I'd like you to leave now. And as the manager of this establishment, that's my decision to make.
The name's Scoop. Robert Scoop, and I'll be on my way just as soon as I've gotten a slice of that 2-cheese pizza.
Get out!
Well, all right then.
Wow, what a bombshell.
You're telling me, fam, Mitt gets cash under the table and he lied about not knowing the owner? This is super sus. You were right. We've got to follow the smoke.
And we wouldn't have gotten this lead without the brilliant work of Detective Scoop.
It's truly my pleasure, Bethany. I knew eventually we'd start to chip away at this case. At times, justice is hidden behind thousands of years of sedimentary debris. Yet, once the erosion begins, nothing can stop it from washing everything clear as crystal.
Crystal indeed.
Classic Scoop de Loop. Sounds like Mitt's the one with the tea, and that tea is steeping. We have got to roll up on him.
That we do, Amanda. And that we will. Continue to follow us, listeners, as we get closer and closer to the bottom of this case next time on American Fork.
Hey.
Yay!
I think we did all right. I think we handled it okay. Your computer
We just rewound
kinda
the tape.
crapped out on you?
Nothing happened.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. My my audio cut out right as well, we were starting on this segment, and I tried to get it back working, but it just wouldn't work. So I restarted my computer, thinking I might be able to get back in time, and Windows decided to update.
Well,
Oh no!
Well, luckily Annie knows how to play a
That's
female
hilarious.
character too. So
Yeah, that extra practice really, just
yeah.
it worked out.
Yeah. So that was as you guys can tell, things are cooking
Heating up.
in American Fork right now. We actually have
Indeed.
things happening.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's
We're about to
great.
get to the bottom of stuff.
I can't wait to see what the huge stupid mystery is.
I know, me neither.
Like,
Me neither.
I hope it's just as stupid as the characters in that town. can make it. Like I'm very excited to see. I mean, come on, stealing a giant fryer, that's like genius, in my opinion. I love the plot of this thing, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. So thank you, Ian and Emily, for writing us another episode. Sorry, you guys, they couldn't be here. They were busy, but I think Emily will be here next time. So next month. And that's going to be an essential time to interview her, because she will also not be able to tell us any more about the last episode than she has been able to tell us
Yeah.
about anything else. So it's going to be special.